Did you know that some dogs don't just see you as their owner? They actually see you as their real mom? It may sound crazy, but science has proven that the bond between dogs and humans can be deeper than any other connection in nature. And if you pay close attention, you'll start to notice the many quiet signals your pup sends you every single day. You might have wondered, does my dog really love me as much as I love them? Well, this video is your answer. Today, we're going to explore 13 heartwarming signs that show your dog doesn't just love you. They trust you like a real parent. If you've ever held your pup in your arms and felt like you were cradling a child, don't take your eyes off this video. And if you love videos that dive deep into the emotional world of animals, hit that subscribe button. Every week, I'll share heartfelt, touching insights you might have never realized about your furry companion. Now, let's begin this warm and surprising journey, starting with the very first sign, a small action that could bring you to tears once you understand its true meaning. When you come home after a long day and see your dog lying on your bed with their head on your favorite pillow, know that it's not mischief. It's an instinctive way for them to soak in your scent, something that comforts them and makes them feel like you're still nearby. For dogs, the scent of a loved one isn't just a smell. It's home, presence, belonging. And when you're away, your pup lying in your usual spot is their silent way of saying, "I miss you." Only those who've seen the sad eyes of a dog sitting alone on the couch can truly understand that ache. And if you think lying on the bed is just a random habit, wait until you see what happens when your dog curls up next to you every night, close and tight, like the outside world doesn't matter anymore. When dogs sleep, they're at their most vulnerable, and choosing to sleep by your side is their unspoken way of saying, "You are my safe place." In the wild, dogs huddle together to survive the night. At home, they only need your arms. And if you've ever woken up with numb legs because your pup draped themselves over you, don't get annoyed. Smile, because to them, you're the safest wall in the world. But love doesn't just show up during sleep. There are moments that can stop you in your tracks, like when you're feeling down, not saying a word, and your dog comes over and gently rests their head on your lap. No barking, no demands, just a quiet presence full of understanding. Dogs can sense human emotions, through our eyes, our tone, even our scent when we're anxious. When your pup seeks you out to comfort you, it's when the boundary between human and pet dissolves. Just two souls soothing each other. That kind of love doesn't need words, because true love is always silent. Sometimes love shows up in ways you'd never expect. You're tired, lying on the couch, and your pup walks over and gently licks your hand or your face. Not to play, not for food, but simply because they sense you need something. Maybe it's comfort. Maybe it's connection. Those licks are an ancient language of caregiving. And you are the family they've chosen, not by blood, but by heart, but by... Have you noticed that whenever you're gone for a while, your dog doesn't eat, doesn't want to play? The full bowl sits untouched, and their eyes just keep looking at the door. Some might call that clingy, but for dogs, that's unconditional love. When the one they see as their whole world is gone, even survival needs seem less important. They're not refusing food out of spite. Their heart is simply waiting, hoping, counting every second until you return. And when you finally do come back, have you seen how your dog explodes with joy? Running in circles, jumping up, bringing their favorite toy and dropping it in your hands like they're saying, "I missed you so much." That's not just excitement. It's the emotional release of everything they've held back all day. To a dog, you are their entire universe. And being reunited with that universe is the happiest moment of their day. But there's another small action that can bring tears to your eyes once you understand what it means. Have you ever just stepped out of the bathroom for a few minutes and found your dog sitting right outside the door? Not because they're hungry, not because they're bored, but simply because they don't want to be apart from you for even a moment. For some, that might seem cute, but for those who truly understand dogs, it's a sign that you are the center of the universe in their eyes. They don't need anything else, just you. And once you realize that, you'll start seeing those little moments with a new kind of gratitude and love. Dogs aren't always cheerful and energetic. Some days they're quieter, withdrawn, but still trying to lie close to you, maybe even resting a paw on you like a soft guard, as if they're protecting your peace. That tiny gesture, a gentle paw, is their way of protecting you, staying connected and reminding you, I'm here, watching over you. Dogs don't speak, but every move they make is full of quiet, complete love. And if you've ever seen your dog react strongly when someone scolds you, or even when your voice drops from exhaustion or sadness, you'll understand how deep their love truly goes. They might bark, step in, or just stand between you and that person, like they're saying, "Don't hurt my mom." That's not just instinct, it's a deep bond. Dogs don't care who's right or wrong, they just stand by the one they love. When your pup brings you an old toy or even a strange sock, don't dismiss it. To them, that item is a treasure, and sharing a treasure is their way of showing loyalty and affection. It's like a child giving their last piece of candy to their mom, not because she needs it, but because she deserves the very best. Dogs don't have a human concept of gifting, but they have their own powerful way of saying, I love you. And that love is even clearer when you look into your dog's eyes and they gaze back, longer than usual. In the animal world, prolonged eye contact can be a sign of aggression or challenge. But between humans and dogs, it's sacred. When your dog looks deeply into your eyes without looking away, it means they completely trust you. It's not judgment, not demand, just pure connection, like a child searching for their mother's face in a crowd. If the eyes are how they connect emotionally, then resting their head on you when they're anxious or sleepy is how they seek physical comfort, like a child cuddling into their mom after a nightmare. It's a simple act, but when it happens, it brings a warmth that's hard to describe. It's their soft whisper, I don't need anything else, just to be near you. Not everyone gets to feel that, and if you have, then you truly are their whole world. And finally, here's something many people overlook. When your dog looks to you for approval after every little action, whether it's following a command, bringing back a toy, or just sitting patiently for dinner, they turn to you. That look says, did I do good? Dogs don't need a treat. They just want your smile, your glance, or a small nod to know, I did it right. When your approval becomes the compass for their behavior, you're no longer just an owner. You're the one they want to please more than anyone else. See, the love dogs have for us doesn't need words or flowery gestures, but it runs so deep it can quiet our hearts. And if you saw your own dog in any of these signs, then congratulations. They don't just love you. They see you as the most important person in their world. You've just experienced 13 deeply emotional signs that your dog isn't just a pet, but a soul bonded to you like a true child. If you recognized even one of these signs in your dog, give them a little extra hug, a little longer pet, because they've been loving you with their whole heart every single day. And if what you just heard made you look at your dog in a new light, leave a comment and share the sign that touched you most. I'd love to hear your story. Don't forget to like this video if it touched your heart, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next emotional journey with your beloved pup.